Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Beyond the Ink with me, Matt Valdez. And today I'm coming out of, once again, out of Dallas, Texas. Might have to wait till the sirens go by, but, you know, everything seems to be... Anyway, downtown Dallas here, Dallas Tattoo and Arts Company. I'm guest spotting again for about a week. Today I've got a very special guest with me. His name is Jarrett Nunez. Say hello. Say hello to that.
How's it going?
What do we do? We met not too long ago, right?
June
of last year. Yeah. We did that rocket ship.
That's right.
It's kind of what was it from?
It's from the game Pikmin.
Pikmin. That's what it was. And it was for your mom,
That's
correct?
right, yeah.
That's right.
It was a game me and her used to play a lot. And she passed away, gonna be 4 years ago this year. And so I wanted to get something just to remember her by and, you know, to always have with me.
Yeah. It's a cool piece because, you know, again, it brings back a good memory of like, hey, things that you used to do, things you used to hang out with, you know, and
something that made us always smile and, you know, have a good time.
Yeah, that's the good thing about tattoos, what they represent. A lot of times everyone says, oh, what's the story? Sometimes it doesn't have to have a story, but the majority of the time they have a great story.
Yeah.
So again, why I started up Beyond the Ink, wanted to go around. I traveled the entire United States, tattoo in Europe. I wanted to go around, get stories, and share the stories from my clients, you know, and their perspective, not from my perspective, you know.
Yeah.
I wanted to, you know, preferably hear it, you know, straight from the horse's mouth, so to speak. But today we're going to be working on a tulip. It's going to be like a purple tulip going right up in here. We did a half elephant that we'll probably do a little second pass on as well. And then we're doing a God is greater than
The highs and lows.
Highs and lows. So the wrist piece will be also, you know. And the cool thing about this one here, it's for his sister, right?
Yeah.
So that's good. I mean, you got the elephant
For my nephew.
for your nephew. And now we're doing that one for your sister. So how many brothers and sisters do you have?
I have one sister.
That's it.
Yeah.
Just-
I could have had two, but something happened when my mom, when it was in the womb.
Yeah.
It, something, they don't know what happened, but it passed away in the womb.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was going to be like 10 years older than me.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So your sister's older than you. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
she's 5 years older than me.
Oh, okay. Where does she live?
She still lives with me and my
okay.
dad.
Oh,
yeah.
nice.
She's getting married this year, though.
Oh,
Yeah, in
shit.
September.
How do you feel about that?
Honestly, when she told me, I was just like, "You're nice." I didn't really know. 'Cause I like the dude. His name is Kevin. I like Kevin.
Yeah.
He's a nice guy.
That's good. Treats her well.
Yeah, definitely.
Very cool. That's all that matters, you know? Like, family, and as long as somebody treats them well, then... I'm very close with my sister. I have sisters, I should say. I have two younger sisters, but my oldest sister and I, we've, you know, been through a lot of stuff together, and I'm very, like, I know it sounds funny because I'm actually the youngest, but I'm very protective over my family and my
Right,
sister especially, and you know, it's kind of like you have that, I don't know what I want to say, more of like, I'd probably beat the shit out of whoever hurt my sister.
Yeah.
You know, like, it's just a
Does
just
he
a
have
thing.
It's fun when you mess around with your sister. You know, there's a little sibling rivalry.
Yeah,
all that.
yeah, but you would do anything for them, you know.
Mm-hmm.
The same with my little sisters. They're younger too, but well, not younger anymore. It's funny, they're getting up there in age. I was like, wait a minute, because I mean, you know, I'm 43, so, but I always see them as like my little sisters. So
Yeah.
that's the thing. But so crazy. So growing up, man, how? Cause you're what, 19?
Yeah, just turned 19.
Just turned 19. My son's in it. Oh no, he's 20 now. Shit. It's gonna look kind of bad, honestly. I really do know, my kids and how old they are and my family members. So just apologize. I'll apologize, like, for missing a couple facts or do some fact checks or
Yeah.
But yeah. So your mom, she passed away. You said 4 years ago.
Yeah.
Dang, that's got to be
2016.
That's I'm sorry to hear that, man.
That was tough, especially at the time. It was my freshman year of high school, and so just
Now,
high
was
school was already,
Oh no, go ahead. Sorry.
High school's, it's already. I was going into a pretty big high school. Went to Bishop Lynch, and wanted all the support I could get, and then she found out that she was diagnosed with breast cancer, actually around my birthday in November. And those times were tough because, I just had to, it was at the beginning of the year, and then I had like the whole year just thinking about it. I didn't really do too good in school.
Yeah.
So I always had that on my mind. And I played football and basketball. She really pushed me to play all the sports I could in middle school. So that's the reason especially basketball.
Yeah.
I love basketball. And she made sure I wanted to quit in 5th grade, but she made sure I didn't. And so.
Why'd you want to quit?
Because of my hand, actually.
Because of your hand?
Yeah, I have a deformity called symbrachydactyly, and obviously it's just little nubs, and so I didn't think I could do it.
Yeah.
And so I thought I was gonna have trouble with it. And I was scared to like really show it off.
Just kind of gives you more of a. I mean, back when you're a kid, it's like.
I wasn't like everyone else, and so like I was kind of shy and everything, like with the hand.
Yeah.
And so, but she made sure I didn't quit. She told me to stay, and then the sport I actually stayed with through 5th grade all the way to my senior year.
Basketball?
I was lucky to make the team.
I don't know if luck has anything to do with it. You got skill set, Like,
Yeah, I'm pretty good.
I was gonna say, don't sell it short, man. You got some skills, dude. And you still play basketball now.
Oh yeah, just with all my friends and.
Oh, that's cool.
Whatever.
So she was a big influence on you as far as not giving up. Don't let what do you call deformity impact everything. So she's gonna, in essence, just treat you like there's nothing wrong with you. Like that's it is what it is, and that's fine. I mean that's really cool,
Yeah, she had me do everything. She made me do football, track, cross country, swimming. I hated swimming.
Okay.
Yeah, she made me do that one.
She made you swim, just like you're like, Mom, okay, thank you, appreciate it.
Practices were terrible. I had to get up at 5 a.m. to go
for swim class.
Yeah.
Fuck that. No, I'm kidding. No, it's because the weather out here, albeit it's muggy sometimes, but it can get cold too.
No, yeah. I remember one of the swim practices. It was me and my friend Ryan. We were in the pool and it was freezing, and so it was like a public pool, so they had they rented out just for our practice or whatever.
Yeah.
And so like there were showers and restrooms and everything, and so me and my friend Ryan said we were going to the restroom, and then we just went straight to the showers and turned on the hot water. We stayed in there, and then the dads had to come looking for us.
Oh man.
Yeah, and they told us to get back outside and start swimming.
You're like, I don't want to swim. I want to sit in the hot shower.
It was terrible.
That's crazy. I mean, obviously, it's safe to say you're very close with your mom. I mean, that was just
Oh, yeah.
That's cool.
I was a mama's boy.
Are you mama's boy?
Yeah.
Were your sister was the daddy's girl?
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah. It usually happens that way until the daughters hate the dad for a while, get pissed off, and moms are getting, like, hey, cool, I still have everybody. But, well, that's cool, man. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear about your mom, man. That's tough. Because, like, especially if she was such a good person, loving, caring, always there for you, always, that's really good.
Yeah.
Not everybody has that. So,
And plus, my dad, he was always out of town with work and everything, going to Austin a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, it wasn't his fault. Like, and he came around and like he didn't. He was at home, but like
yeah,
just he traveled a lot,
yeah,
and so we still saw him a good amount of times. But that's why I just got so close with my mom, because she
Yeah.
was always staying at home with us while he was going out traveling.
What does he do?
He's a construction plumber, like for big commercials.
Commercial properties and
yeah.
projects. Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
How long's he been doing that?
Ooh.
Yeah, for a long time.
Yeah, for a while. Yeah, he started with one company, and then the owner of that company was kind of doing him wrong, him and my mom. She started
man.
working with him, and so they left and they started their own business, cold water plumbing. So
That's cool.
yeah.
It's a catchy name.
And he
Cool.
said he actually got it from a bar he used to go to.
Oh,
Cold
really?
Water, yeah.
Oh, funny.
And so, yeah, the business is doing good for him.
That's good. That's good to know. Now, how long were they married?
They got married at 40, I think. And then my father is, hang on.
Kind of hard.
I think like 19 years.
Oh, dang. It's kind of hard to concentrate with a needle in your skin sometimes. So.
Yeah.
So I apologize for that.
Oh, that's fine.
But yeah, that's nuts, man. So what do you do now? You're in college, right?
Yeah.
Where do you go? You're
I'm at a junior college, South Plains. It's
Okay.
it's in Lubbock. What? Yeah, it's in Lubbock.
okay.
And I plan on going there. For this year, and then next year transferring into Texas Tech.
Nice. What are you studying?
Kinesiology.
Very cool. That's a good thing to study.
Yeah.
Body, how it moves, how it works.
It's gonna keep me in the athletic department type.
Yeah. So you want to be like a trainer, or you want to?
Yeah. I
Oh,
want
very
to
cool.
stay with all the sports and everything. I love sports. Love basketball.
Nice. So you're still? Do you plan on playing basketball in college, or
Oh no,
No?
maybe for what are they called? The intramurals.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, maybe for that. But I was
that-
thinking about trying out for my team,
Mm-hmm.
the South Plains Texans, but
What stopped you?
I just didn't want to anymore. I was like, 'cause I didn't like where South Plains, because the South Plains I went to,
Mm-hmm.
it was in Levelland, and there's 3 campuses. There's one in Levelland, there's one in Lubbock, and there's one in Reese, which is like a couple minutes outside of Lubbock.
Oh, okay.
And
And that's like the tip. It's like way on the other side of Texas, right?
yeah,
Or-
yeah. And so I was in the one in Levelland, which was 38 minutes away from Lubbock, and
Mhm.
I just hated it out there. It wasn't a city, it was just dirt, and
Because Lubbock really doesn't have much there too. I mean,
it doesn't, but it is becoming bigger. They're doing a lot of construction and everything,
yeah.
and so like they're trying to make it a decent size.
I got a friend of mine that I tattoo with, or he actually tattooed me as well. He's from Lubbock.
No, really.
Yeah, Johnny Ray. Cool dude, really really good guy. He did the portrait of my grandfather on my calf and my leg,
Mm-hmm.
and I think took almost 9 hours to do. I just laid there. He told me, he said, it's the quietest I've ever seen you, ever heard you. You know, he's like, I didn't hear shit from you. I'm like, yeah, I know. I don't know. When I get tattooed, I just kind of get in this little, little zone, little area of it's almost, yeah, it's peaceful. It's almost comforting, like, I don't know. I like it. So, funny thing, really quick, I'm just going to point out the obvious, the elephant in the room here. He's wearing a Beyond the Ink t-shirt.
Oh, yeah.
Just got these new t-shirts in from one of my good friends over at Graph Pros and Needle Supply. They did that up for me, and I like them, dude. I think they're sharp as hell.
I like them too.
Yeah, I'm like...
they fit nice, true to size.
Yeah. It's a good quality t-shirt. But so if you're interested, shoot me your size. Comment down below. Give it a like. Share it. And then let me know if you want to be on the t-shirt. We're going to have more merchandise available eventually, as we get bigger and bigger. And
As you grow.
as I grow. Yeah. So far so good, everything's cool, everything's positive. The stories.
She had a
Again,
sweatshirt.
man. I should get some sweatshirts.
I like sweatshirts a lot.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Like a hoodie or like a...
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Hoodie.
Zipper or none? Or no zipper?
No zipper.
No zipper. All right, cool. I think we can accommodate something like that. That'd be cool. But yeah, man. So, how's your dad through all this? I mean, sorry, not to, to get back to your mom, like,
Oh,
was
yeah.
he, I mean, they were married for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Breast cancer is really, cancer alone, everything is just, it's
tough.
crazy. Yeah. So,
And it was getting worse actually. It was starting to spread towards like throughout her body.
Mhm.
And then, but yeah, my dad, he just, he's a very religious man, and so he was just praying. And
was he?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so he just praying for the best. And I actually I haven't seen when she passed away. I saw a side of him for a while. I hadn't seen, like, he was just quiet and everything.
Yeah.
And then later on, he got sick. And
Your dad got sick.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
And he had to go to the hospital, the emergency room. He was in there for like a whole month, maybe more.
Really? What was wrong with him?
What? It was something in his liver.
Oh damn.
Yeah. And
Did they ever figure out like what it was? I mean,
yeah, they did. I can't remember. I'm having brain farts right now.
oh, it's because I'm again got a needle going in some sensitive areas, so I don't doubt that.
But oh yeah, he was in there for a while my sister was pregnant.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and so whatever it was with him, it was getting bad, and like they didn't know if he was gonna make it.
Damn.
And so yeah, that would have been tough. And the same year, both my mom and my dad, and then while my sister was pregnant, and my sister was
Was she stressing like crazy
Yes.
too? Oh man.
insane. I don't blame her. I was doing the same thing. But luckily, everything's fine with him.
That's
He's
good.
now.
That's good.
Up to 100%. And then, yeah, my sister had her baby boy July 26th.
Nice. What's his name?
Isaiah.
Isaiah. Nice
Yeah.
little biblical name.
Yeah. That's why I got his favorite. He loves his elephants, and so that's why I got the elephant for him.
Got the elephant for him.
And I got only half an elephant because, like, it kind of, at the time, it was when my mother passed away, right? It was a couple months ago. And
Yeah.
so I felt like and so did the rest of my family. It was just like her again, like and coming into a different body as Isaiah, bringing us life and everything
Correct.
through him. And then that's why I got half. It was like half of her and half of him.
Well, that's cool. I mean, the elephant, you know, has a lot of wisdom to it too. So I mean, the fact that you're using it for your mom, and she was the one that was like a driving force to make sure you did everything, for lack of better terms, normal. Like not trying to, you weren't handicapped.
Right.
In fact, coined a phrase from Rudy over here. He said, I had a friend that was, he said he was crippled or handicapped, and he said, no, you're handy-capable. And I said, that's a good phrase, handy-capable. Okay, because you might have a little bit of what society would say is, a handicap, but you're not. You're proving everyone that is saying, oh, Jared's not gonna be able to do this, Jared's not gonna be able to do that, and you're doing it. You're doing everything that people were saying.
Yeah. I actually got noticed my senior year for it on my basketball team. The Dallas News, the newspaper, they came out and they made an article about me, and I was on the front page of the sports.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
That's really cool, man. Yeah. So, school came to interview you, right?
Yeah.
And what they do? I mean, what they tell you? It was like you were like the local celebrity now, right, at school, or kind of?
Yeah, something like that.
I mean, that's cool. That's like
No, yeah, it was
when you're in it's high school, right? When you're when you're in high school and shit happens like that, whether it seems like it's a small thing or it's actually a bigger, around campus, I would say,
Yeah, because they made it pretty known. They were two people walking around with big cameras just through the halls, and they're like recording me.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Were they recording you like playing basketball and and doing your thing? That's cool, man.
At one point, it was kind of awkward because they just wanted me to shoot and just dribble and all that stuff, and not say a word. And they were just watching me. None of them were talking to me.
None of them would talk to you. They're just like, "Hey, go through your warm-ups.
Yeah,
we're just gonna be right here. Don't mind us."
Yeah, but the team was in the other gym, and I was just in there. It was awkward.
That's funny. Did you get any? Okay, so being that it was high school, or whatever, did you get any of that animosity, like certain people going,
What do you mean?
Like, how like there's people that haters, I guess, for lack of better terms.
Well,
high school. It's high school. You
No, not really.
No?
I had a lot of good friends in high school. I had a lot of supporters.
That's cool.
And
well, that's good
yeah.
because then you make it all fucking stupid,
No, yeah, we did. We made jokes about it and everything. How like if I did something, they're like they're gonna get you on the news for that, and I'm like, all right.
Oh man, how were your coaches after that?
That's actually how it happened. My head coach, Coach May.
Oh really?
Yeah, he's a great guy. But there was like a tweet or something. I forgot what happened, but he was like, if you have any interesting stories about your team or a player or something, email me, and then we'll get someone to come down and talk. And then
your coach did?
Yeah, he emailed them about me, and they liked it, and they came down and just started asking me questions, kind of like what I told you, everything that I told you about my mom and all that, about my hand, and and then I got on the newspaper, and that was exciting.
Did you clip it out and everything? And
yeah, my dad's gonna get a frame.
I was gonna say, did he frame it up?
He's going to, yeah.
That's cool, man.
I remember when it came out, I went straight to the gas station and I bought like 6 or 7 of them just for myself. Like I was just so proud of it.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, outright, that's pretty badass, though. That's cool. Imagine. I know it's just, I don't want to say it like this, but I'm sure if your mom, was she around to see that, or was she around to? Okay, so she wasn't around for that part. Guarantee she'd been like, fuck.
Yeah.
Like beyond proud and happy, for you. So that's
When I made I remember freshman year
Mhm.
when because tryouts for basketball were at the beginning of the year.
Yeah.
And when I told her I made the team, yeah, she just started bawling. Like,
Oh, did she really?
yeah,
Oh, that's cool, man.
yeah. And
So she was excited.
yeah, she would definitely been excited if she saw that.
I think it'd been cool for her to see it. I mean, I don't know how spiritual you are or how like religious you are and everything, but like I think that they do stick with you.
No, definitely, yeah.
So I don't know. I mean, she's probably around at some point, dropping in on you, and
No,
you know,
yeah, I believe in that.
I think it'd be cool. She's probably proud as hell. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So, well, good deal, dude. So what do you want to do, man? What's your future goals as far as?
First, graduate college, make it all the way through.
Yeah.
Um, and I already had my fun. I might have a little bit more this next semester.
Well,
but-
it's college. You gotta have fun,
yeah.
man. It's that's a given.
Yeah.
You gotta drink. You gotta.
College is
Well,
fun.
allegedly, because you're only 19.
Yeah, I'm
so.
only. I don't
Yeah.
mess with that.
So you gotta experience things, man. You gotta have some fun. Gotta relax. Gotta meet a bunch of girls.
Yeah,
Try not to settle down too much.
got to get into fights.
Gotta get into fights. Speaking of,
Uh,
so you had a bit of a fisticuffs recently, right? I mean,
Yeah.
we were talking a little.
on New Year's, like at 1 a.m,
Mm-hmm.
some dude, his friend, I stepped on his shoe, and I told him sorry.
Now you stepped on the friend's shoe, or you stepped on
Well, like
the guy's shoe, the other guy?
I stepped on the guy's shoe, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, one guy.
Yeah, and then he was cool with it. He's like, I said sorry to him. He's like, oh, no problem. It's whatever.
Yeah.
And but his friend, he didn't like that too much. I don't know why. If his other friend was fine with it. And
You're like, it was my shoe. Why? If I'm okay with it, why are you being a dick? That's funny.
And so he pushed me, and then I pushed him back.
Yeah.
And at the time, like I said, my friends, they weren't around at that time. They were somewhere else, but all of his friends were there, and they all just started punching the crap out of me, right in the face.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I didn't fall down though. I took all the punches,
Yeah.
and
Did you smile and tell him you hit like a bitch?
no, I should have though.
That's funny. Damn.
And then I got kicked out. I didn't throw a single punch. 'Cause I didn't know who to throw at. They were just all around.
Well, that's when you just start throwing at everybody, man. I'm fucking boom, boom. Like, you hit me, I'm hitting you. I don't give a fuck. I've been jumped. It's not fun. And when somebody jumps you, fuck it. It's fair game, man. There's no rules.
Yeah.
You're
If
like,
I hit someone that's not in it, it's your fault for being around. I
yeah, I'm
guess.
sorry if I hit an innocent bystander. You were in the vicinity. My bad. But yeah, dude. I mean, that sucks. Especially if it's like the guy wasn't even involved in like any of it, and he just wanted to be a bastard and just kind of just be stupid about the whole thing. That's
Like you said when I talked to you yesterday, like people just try to act all tough for no reason.
yeah,
Like,
yeah, that's true. Yeah, my grandfather, he used to say all the time, the loudest guy in the room is the biggest pussy, and 9 times out of 10, it's true. Like, it's quiet ones you really got to worry about. But at the same time, it's, these guys walk around with their chest puffed out just looking for anything, There's some crazy-ass dudes, don't get me wrong. I've grown up around a lot of them. But there's a bunch of other guys that are just, they want to be crazy. They want to be, And especially if they're around all their friends, they know they're not going to go heads up one-on-one. So they're going to get a few licks in there, and they know it's going to be broken up pretty quick. So they're pretty, but you get them outside, confident. You get them one-on-one, and
it's a whole different story.
Whole different story. Hey, man, I didn't know I wasn't like that, or blah, blah. Yeah, it happens. Don't be a dick. Go heads up. Like, that's my public service announcement. Life could be good. People just wouldn't be dicks. Like, that's just how it works. Yeah. So, yeah.
Or if nobody had hands to punch, that would be better
Yeah.
too.
Well, it's fucked up because, like, I mean, I'm sure you can throw a punch.
Oh no, with this bone, like it can, like I've hit myself just to see it. Like,
It's a solid,
yeah.
painful.
I mean, depending on how
jab.
much power I put into it, I might hurt myself, like my hand.
Yeah.
But I'm definitely gonna hurt them too.
Yeah.
So I got a little secret weapon.
Fuck yeah, dude. You're all, bam, right to the fucking eye.
Yeah.
You just go for the eye or the throat. You just like throat chopping people. That's funny. I would. Shit. In a street fight, there is no rules whatsoever, and I know it sucks because I preach, don't be a dick, don't be violent, don't be whatever. But the old me was very, I didn't put up with bullshit. That's the thing. And I had kind of a bad attitude. Not bad attitude, but bad temper. Like a really short fuse,
That's kind of like with me. Like, I guess I didn't have to push back when the guy pushed me, but like I'm hard headed, and then like people try to tell me to come, and like if I'm thinking about something, if I have an idea,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna let it go. I'm just gonna
You're just
go through
stubborn.
it. Yes.
Yeah, it happens. Not a bad thing to be stubborn, but as long as you keep your wits about you, and you just gotta understand that a lot of times, dude, people don't like to fight. They like to fucking shoot or stab you.
No, yeah, that's what, like.
So you gotta be careful with that.
At one of the clubs we used to go to in Lubbock,
Yeah.
there was on New Year's Day actually there was a fatal shooting,
Yeah.
and like it was crazy. And a couple days before we left for break, something else happened. I think it was another shooting.
Yeah. It's just people don't want to fight anymore. They're afraid to get their ass whipped. That's bottom line. They're just afraid to take an ass whipping, call it a day. I mean, and that's that. I mean, when I was growing up, we got in a fight. Shook your hand after. If you whooped my ass, cool. I fucked up. If I whipped your ass, whatever, dude. I didn't hold it against you,
Yeah.
But like nowadays, people just don't do that anymore. Their pride is like hurt so much, and they want to shoot you or fight or bring their friends to come kill you, or like it's stupid. It's like, I don't know. No, it's a bunch of disregard for human life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's shitty. Well, that's crazy, man. Yeah, you're gonna hear a lot of sounds in here. It's an active tattoo shop, very busy tattoo shop. So it's gonna make for editing a lot of fun. So let's talk about how you grew up, man.
I grew up pretty good. I went to Catholic school all my life.
Oh, see, that's why you're angry all the time. I'm kidding. Just kidding. Yeah, just humor.
No, but yeah, Catholic school all my life.
Yeah.
You know,
So you were born and raised Catholic.
yeah.
Did you make your first communion and
First communion,
confirmation? Yep. Jinx.
Everything.
No.
I got kicked out though of school.
Did
my,
you?
my first school in 6th grade.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it was over this girl that I liked.
Yeah.
So it was when Instagram was just getting popular and everything, and yeah, I made a fake Instagram account, right? And then
So you stalked her?
no. So like, I had an iPad at the time, so I had my iPad and my iPhone. So on my iPad was the fake account, and I was like posting pictures of me, just being weird and everything, and like, and so I would text and I would comment on her account, right?
Yeah.
And she's like, "Who is this?" And then at the time when I made the account, I was FaceTiming her, and she's like, "Jared, did you make this account?" And I said, "Nope." I was young, so I just, I thought this was gonna be fun.
Yeah.
And
Turns out it wasn't as fun.
no, yeah. So I kept on, because I liked her. I wanted to sound tough,
Yeah.
over Instagram,
Yeah. Oh my God.
So I was just talking crap back and forth with myself, like.
Oh, so you're pretending like two people?
Yeah.
Oh,
and,
wow.
So then the principal, or she gets phone taken up from her parents because she tells them that she wants her to be safe. So like they take her phone.
Yeah.
And her parents tell the school, and then the principal was like going on, and like they said an announcement or something about it, and then later on the next day, or a couple days later, I get called into the principal's office in my math class, and the sad thing is I just got to sit next to my one of my good friends at the time. You know, like we just moved seats, and I was next to one of them.
Oh,
and I was like,
no.
all right, and then the principal calls me. I was like, man, and then so.
And this was Catholic school?
Yeah,
Oh,
it was
wow.
6th grade. And so she calls me in. I can't remember what she said that time, the first time, but I don't know. I think she was definitely asking me about it. And so she sends me back. And
So
then,
like deny.
that's right, yeah. And so she sends me back to class, and then like 30 minutes later, she calls me in again. And then I'm like, okay, well, I did good the first time, apparently. If I got sent back, I could do good the second time.
Mm-hmm.
And then she's like, yeah, we're going to have a cop come up here, and you're just going to talk to him. And that's when I was starting to shit my pants. I was
Once they said, we're going to have a cop come
yeah,
talk to you.
I was
find out why.
freaking out. And so, but I was like, okay, you know, I had to keep my cool. And so I stayed in the principal's office. Then they called my mom. And so it was just me and my mom in the principal's office.
Uh-huh.
And we were in there for like an hour and a half.
What'd your mom say? She
She was-
pissed?
No, well, because I was telling her it wasn't me either, because I
Yeah.
didn't want to get in trouble. And so they finally, because the cops was like giving lectures in each class about like cyberbullying and all that type of stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
And so, which I wasn't bullying anyone. I was bullying myself.
You were bullying yourself.
Yeah,
You
like-
get in trouble for bullying yourself.
And so they finally get in the principal's office, and then the cop sits down right in front of me. You know, they start talking. They're like, we can find this dude. We're going to find him. You know, his IP address on his iPad. And all
Yeah,
that
yeah.
stuff. And I was like, oh, man. And
Should have let him. That'd have been fucking hilarious.
no, I should have, yeah. You know, like, see if he's really about it. But then, so he asked me. He looked me right in the eye, and he said, Jarrett, did you make the account? And I said, no, the first time. And then he's like, really? And I said, yeah. He's like, I'm going to ask you again. He said, did you make the account? And then I said, yes. And then everyone, the principal, my mom, and him, they were all just freaking out. And I was like, oh, my God.
Did you? Well. That's fucked up. That's funny. What's your sign? What's your astrology sign? Or
A Scorpio.
you're Scorpio? Okay.
Yeah.
Not that it means anything, but if it was a Gemini, that'd have been fucking hilarious. Because you could have said, it's not me, it was him. And they would have said, what? Because Gemini? Yeah, never mind. Dad joke. The twins. Whatever. Fuck you.
But yeah, so then I had a week off, or I got suspended.
Mm-hmm.
And so I got suspended, not expelled. But
Oh, okay.
they told my mom and dad went back and talked to the principal, and they're like, I think it's best for your son not to come back. And my mom hated the principal at the time.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
she hated her. Like they were always getting into arguments and everything.
Yeah.
And so yeah, so she was okay with it. She wasn't okay with how it happened, but
But the outcome wasn't
Yeah.
as bad as you thought it was going to be at home. What did your dad say? Was he kind of like,
Oh, he
"God
was-
damn it?
yeah, he was pissed.
Yeah.
And so, but then he got over it because, like I said, I had a week off, and then it was spring break, so I had 2 weeks off basically.
Okay.
And through those both of those weeks, I went down to Austin. It was when my dad was traveling,
Uh-huh.
and so he was going down to Austin, and I went down with him, and he took me, and we just kind of walked around and everything. It was pretty cool.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Telephone.
And then I found my other school where I eventually graduated from in 8th grade, St. Bernard.
Very cool.
That's where I met my best friend Roman.
Yeah.
Uh,
He's a cool kid.
yeah, he gets sick.
The
Yeah.
kid gets sick all the time, though, man. Like, I think the first time we did this tattoo, he was here, he was sick. Second time we did the other tattoo, yeah, he was sick. Oh, he's sitting over there. Bro. So we're not talking shit. He's literally sitting on the other side of the wall and being cool. So all fun. He's like, yeah, fuck you guys. Now you see your dad was gone, or he was not gone, but just busy all the time,
Yeah.
working,
Traveling.
traveling, trying to build that business, you know, and get it to where it is now, I imagine. You
Well,
know?
no, not the one he's at right now.
Oh,
It-
no.
It
Oh,
was,
so he was traveling for another business.
yeah, he was
Oh,
vice
okay.
president for the other business that he was traveling for.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
and the president was the one that screwed him over.
Oh,
and
fuck.
Yeah, that's what. And they left. I think my freshman year, right?
Yeah.
When I was in 8th grade, that's when they started their own business.
So did your parents meet at that company?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, they met a long time ago. I think it was in downtown Dallas.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Do you know how?
My mom was working at a building, and my dad was he was delivering something in that building,
Uh-huh.
and he delivered there often, I think, and yeah, he did, because he knew some guys there. I was talking about him, and he saw her, and my dad asked one of his friends about her that worked at that building,
Uh-huh.
and she was like, yeah, and then I forgot what he said, and then my dad was in like a baseball team baseball league with his friends,
Uh-huh.
and he invited her out to one of the games, and he didn't think she was gonna come, and she came.
Oh,
And,
wow.
yeah, I guess they hit it off after that.
You're on the rest is history.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. It's a good little love story, you know?
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, it's pretty badass.
Baseball. Got connected to love.
Right? You're like, I was going to say, never mind. I wasn't going to say it. Get a home run, you know? Got to first base. Sweet. I'm kidding. See, that's where it goes.
Another dad joke.
Another dad joke, dude. Fucking A. And I laugh about it because I'm just like, you know, I'm a dad. And I'm a grandfather, too. So imagine those jokes. Those are going to be some funny, stupid shit, you know? Like, I try not to be that guy, but everybody that knows me, they know that I can be, you know, that guy. Just goofy, whatever. It happens.
All out there.
Yeah, dude. Sometimes you just have to. Sometimes you just have to be goofy. Who cares? You know,
No, that's fun.
not a big deal. But how's this feeling? Yeah, good.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I like it. I like how the texturing's coming out and everything's.
Me too.
So I'm excited about that. That's. You really didn't talk much about your dad, except for the time when we woke him up in the middle of the night to
Pay.
pay Zell the payment, which was really funny in itself because
We stayed an hour after or something like that.
yeah, we ended up staying. We got done late.
We got done 4 in the morning.
We got done like fucking 4 in the morning, like really really late, and then
We started at like 8. in the
yeah,
afternoon.
yeah, because it was such a oh man, it was just weird. I don't know, the whole situation was just bah. So we get done, and then you're like, do you take card? And I said, no, I do not. But I said you could Zelle, you know, if you want to Zelle your payment, and you're like, I don't know how to do that. And I have my dad's card.
Yeah.
So we had to call him, wake him up, and I was just gonna be cool with you coming back like in a few hours or whatever. But he
Yeah.
was like, no, I got this. We got this. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. He was super determined to
Figure it out.
figure it out. Yeah, and so we did. So we figured it out, got paid, and that was. Anywho, so let's talk about something else. What's your aspirations for the future?
Not too sure.
I know you said you want to be in sports medicine.
Yeah, but that's like just what I'm like majoring in, just to be in that. But my dad, you know, he wants me to
Join the family business.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I'm thinking about it, that one. But I always wanted to be a movie actor. And I think that'd be fun. And I had the chance.
Well, you're on a movie now.
Yeah.
You get to get some screen time. No, I'm kidding. That's.
I had the chance my sophomore year in high school. I went to audition for Disney.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit. That's
And
cool. What was the part? Or what was
it was just we met at a hotel, right, a bunch of people, and like we're like a lobby of the. They had like a meeting room,
Yeah.
and so everyone was in there, and they sent us a line, right? Like I remember I had to, like a Pepsi commercial.
Yeah.
Thing.
Yeah.
And I just had to act it out or like say the line right in front of them, and with this huge smile on my face and everything. And
Yeah. Did you fuck it up?
no,
Okay.
I did really good because later on they called or they texted my dad saying they wanted me back for tomorrow. And at the time, I was over at Roman's house. I was gonna spend the night. I was hanging out. It was late, and we had to be there early in the morning.
Yeah.
And and then he texted me. He's like, they called you back. They want to see you again. And I just said, no, it's okay.
Oh no.
Yeah.
So you had a callback,
I just
and you kind of just
blew it off.
blew it off. Well, that's not gonna get you.
No, yeah, I kind of.
It's not gonna get you into acting or anything if you blow them off.
Yeah, it was might have been a mistake, but oh well.
Yeah. Well, there's always others.
If I did it once, I could do it again.
Yeah. If it was for a commercial or something, then yeah. I mean, you could always do it again. It's pretty easy. Cool thing is you get to, again, you have cameras in front of you now. You can kind of get more of a comfortable vibe, see how you feel in front of it.
That's what I did in high school. I was in broadcast and journalism.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Nice.
So I had they always recorded called BO Live, and just me and a co-anchor, sit in front of the camera with a mic and just say the news. Yeah, that was fun.
Was it like local high school news, stuff like that, or was it just kind of like actual?
Oh, just like stuff around the school.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Just like.
Just athletics and all that.
Yeah. In today's news,
Yeah.
the lunch lady still kills your food. Shit like that.
No, but that was fun. But I just didn't like the teacher that much, and she didn't like me, and so I just left that.
Just kind of said.
Yeah. And because before, me and my friend John, we made it fun, the whole, because after it was all serious, nobody really watched it, right?
Nobody took it serious.
Yeah, and then in class, because everyone had to watch it, every teacher put it on and everything.
Oh, okay.
And so, they had to watch the news.
Yeah.
And so, it wasn't fun. It wasn't entertaining.
Yeah.
And when me and my friend John got on it, people started watching it.
Actually paying attention to it.
Yeah. We made it exciting and entertaining. And then when I left, I didn't say it to her, but I was just saying you're gonna lose views.
You're gonna lose. Yeah.
People aren't gonna want it as much.
Did people want it? Did people watch it as much? Or
No, because John left too. John left, and then the kid that you saw yesterday, David.
Yeah. Yeah.
He was in it, and then he left too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we all just kind of went on strike.
You're like, we're not doing this anymore. We're walking out.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's funny. Well, I mean, if you did it once, you can do it again.
Yeah, but I did enjoy that. That was fun though, just not the teacher.
Yeah.
Because we had to make news segments, just it was also a great class just to, I wouldn't say a blow off class, but
Just a good class to chill in.
Yeah, because we got to just walk around the school with the camera acting like we were doing something we weren't, just messing around.
So maybe the teacher was it's not that she didn't like you, she just was kind of like, well, these kids aren't doing shit.
Maybe.
These kids need to do a little bit more, That's funny. Well, I mean, hey, it happens, That's showbiz for you.
Not just that though. I did a talent show for the. Well, it's called Mr. BLHS, right? Mr. High School.
Okay.
And
what was your talent? What'd you do?
I just danced. I put my own routine together,
Oh shit.
and I got some music, and I just danced to the music, and then wasn't just a talent show. We had to come up with pickup lines,
Yeah.
say the best pickup line, the joke, and then they had trivia at the end. And I won it.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I won it 2 years in a row.
Oh damn.
I was the first ever to.
Back to back.
Exactly.
Hell yeah.
And
What'd you get, or was there like a?
free prom tickets.
Oh nice.
Yeah. Because my junior year that I won it, I wasn't supposed to win. It was only really supposed to be just for seniors.
Uh-huh.
And then so after I won, the teacher that was running the whole thing came up to me. She's like, "You're a senior, right?" I said, "No." She's like, "Oh."
Oh no.
And then I kind of, I broke the system.
Kind of flubbed it up a little bit.
Yeah. Made history.
Historic. You're all doing your due diligence to leave a mark in that school, quite literally. That's cool. So broadcasting, kind of out. You wanna now you're just kind of doing your thing, man.
Just chilling.
So you think you're gonna do you think you're gonna get into the family business, or do you think?
It's a high possibility, yeah.
Okay.
My dad really wants me to get my plumber's license, and just take me around the job sites and everything.
Yeah.
And just show me what he does, how he does it, and
Well, that's cool.
yeah.
Does it make good money?
Oh yeah.
Well, then do it. I mean, shit. If it's making good money, there you go. And if it makes you happy, got to continue on that legacy.
Yeah, but I don't know if it would necessarily make me happy.
Okay.
Like I'm not saying like it's completely out of the picture,
Correct.
but I just want to.
Well, you're young, dude. You're
Exactly.
19. You don't know. I mean, not to be a dick, but you don't know what you want yet. I mean, it's just like you just said. You don't know what you want to do. So there's nothing wrong with that. There's absolutely nothing wrong with not knowing what you want to do.
Yeah.
So don't freak out when it comes to like having to do something like right this second, It's not that big.
I definitely will figure it out. Like when I'm done with college.
Yeah. Have fun in college, man. That's what it's for.
Especially at Tech,
Oh yeah?
the party school, man.
Oh well. Then you really got to be careful. But if you can see that, kind of give you an idea as far as what we're doing, But yeah, man, I thank you for for helping out, supporting the cause.
Yeah.
But also for telling your story and putting it out there, and we'll probably revisit Jarrett again. And it sounds like I say D, but it's Jarrett. Okay,
T.
So, yeah, it's a T. I just have a big fat fucking tongue, so it's all woo. Yeah. So, but yeah, I mean, again, thank you for telling your story, coming on here, letting me put it out there, floating the banner, Beyond the Ink. And if you like the story, if you have your own story that you want, comment down below, like it, share it. If you think somebody else is going through some similar things that you might be able to help them with and they might want to see the story, share it, subscribe, do everything, just like the shit out of it, and then let's help tell people stories. So, yeah, thanks again.
Thank you.
I'm Matt Valdez. I will see you next time on Beyond the Ink. Bye.